Today, I'm going to teach you how to add shoes on the Strava app. So I'm starting here by opening my Strava application on my phone, and once it loads up, I can see the main screen with all my activity feeds and workout history. Now I'm heading straight to the top right corner where my profile icon is located, and I'm tapping on it to access my account settings and preferences. This is where all my personal information and gear tracking options are stored. Once I'm inside my profile, I need to scroll down a bit through the different menu options until I find the section labeled Gear. This is the area where Strava lets you track all your equipment, including shoes, bikes, and other gear you use for your activities. So I'm clicking on Gear to open that section up. Now that I'm in the Gear section, I can see any equipment I've already added before, but right now I want to add a new pair of shoes. So I'm looking for the Add Gear button or the plus icon, and I'm tapping on it to start adding new equipment. This brings up a menu where I need to specify what type of gear I'm adding. The first thing I need to do is click on the first drop-down menu, and from there I'm selecting shoes. This tells Strava that I'm tracking footwear specifically, which is important because the app tracks mileage differently for shoes compared to bikes or other gear. Once I've selected shoes, the form updates to show fields that are relevant to tracking footwear. Now I'm inputting a sport that these shoes will be used for. In this case, I'm typing in run because that's the primary activity these shoes are for. This helps Strava automatically log the mileage whenever I complete a run using this gear. Next, I'm moving to the brand field and I'm typing in something like Adidas so Strava knows the manufacturer of the shoes. After that, I'm entering the model name in the next field. This could be something like Ultra Boost or whatever the specific model is, and it helps me keep track of which exact pair I'm using. At this point, I can add a nickname and some notes if I want to. The nickname is useful if I have multiple pairs of the same shoe, or if I just want a quick way to identify them, like calling them my race day shoes or training shoes. The notes section is optional, but I can use it to add details like the purchase date or any specific features I want to remember. Now I'm looking at the checkbox that says notify me when I have reached, and I'm checking that box. This is a really helpful feature because it lets Strava remind me when my shoes have hit a certain mileage, which is important for knowing when it's time to replace them. So I'm inputting a distance like 500 kilometers or whatever mileage I want to be notified at. This way, Strava will send me an alert when my shoes are getting worn out. Once everything looks good and all the fields are filled in the way I want, I'm heading up to the top right corner and clicking the Save button. As soon as I do that, Strava saves my new shoes to my gear list, and from now on, any runs I log will automatically track the mileage on these shoes. And that's it. I've successfully added my shoes to Strava, set up mileage tracking, and enabled notifications for when they need to be replaced. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.